Yo, Luis, do you want to talk about physical escalation, how to escalate on a girl? I love it, dude. Let's do it. Here, you sit right here. I'm going to mic you up.
All right, as far as physical touch, so like, remember the other day I recommended that book? Did any of you guys order it online or buy it in person?
Putin's coach, right?
Which one?
Putin's coach wrote that book.
Yeah. Did I tell you that or you looked that up?
You told me.
Yeah, Putin's body language coach. Yeah, Barbara and Alan Pease. So, bro, I'm telling you guys, it's such a simple book, bro. We're talking about like a fucking $19 investment, and you guys are gonna learn so much about building tension, because that's where all sexual attraction comes from, is tension. You know what I mean? So one of the greatest things you can do, and I almost want to display this standing up with some of you guys here, but you guys should be comfortable touching a girl right away. And I don't mean touching her inappropriately, I just mean putting placement on her. But there's a difference when you're like tapping a girl like unsure. Like if I'm next to a girl, like this is like if I wanted to talk to her, this is a girl, and then there's another girl here, I would sit like this and I would just kind of tap her leg to sit down. But like, ooh, he touched her leg. It's like, ooh, that like something. But I made it nothing. I made it casual. I made it was fucking normal and I was talking to this girl. And now I'm like, oh wait, what'd you say? And then I start including this girl, right? So it's, if you're comfortable, she'll feel comfortable. If you feel fucking weird touching her, she's gonna feel fucking weird touching her, right? And like, look, when you guys are new, we've all done some awkward shit, right? I've done it and then I hesitated and then it touched anyways and I look like a bitch, you know? Like, yes, it's happened to me as well. And now I'm just very confident, just touch. Just fucking go, right? And then shoulder here is very safe spot. Don't be doing the lower back shit, right?
Unless she's really comfortable with you.
Yeah, well, but like when you're first opening, right? If you're touching her like this is one thing I do. Do you want to get this on camera if I stand up? Because what I want to know, I don't even know if we've talked about it, but like, you know, the whole rocking we do, leaning in, right?
Leaning out.
So
like, tap, bounce back.
Exactly.
Tap, bounce back.
So
tap the shoulder. Look at me, guys. Tap the shoulder and then bounce back, or use the back of your hands to be like, excuse me, right? Instead of being like tap, like you're grabbing her, like tap, like use the back of your hand, like, you know what I mean? Does it make sense?
Yeah. So much of this information is body language, right? Because how much words fucking matter? How much do words actually matter? When they do, exactly, when they do breakdowns of a communication, only about 7% of words actually matter, right? It's like 54% is body language, then you got like 37% or something like vocal tonality, and then 7% is just like literal words. And think about it, right? How much of what was said even 10 minutes ago is even relevant right now in your mind? Right? So you have to understand that all a girl's looking for is social cues to say that you have a strong character, you have a strong frame, and you seem and come across as a confident guy. So a confident guy wouldn't hesitate. A confident guy would have no problem saying, come here, what's your name? And then pushing back, right? And the reason we push back is everything is territorial. You ever seen like a dog that like you walk by the front of their house and they start fucking barking just because you're walking near his territory? Right? Humans have the same thing. If somebody's outside and you see them kicking your car, it's enraging. You're gonna like ready to fight that motherfucker because it's like they're kicking you. It's an extension of you. A girl's phone is an extension of her. A girl's purse.
Last night, she don't fucking touch my phone.
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
So a girl's phone is an extension of her body. If you can't touch your phone, you're not touching her pussy, I'll tell you that. Right?
I had to get laid last night. Exactly.
You know what I mean? But a car can be an extension of you. A purse. If you've ever invited a girl on a date and she gets in your car, if a girl puts her purse on this side and you're over there, versus if she puts it down on the ground, versus she goes, oh, hold this, and puts it on your lap and starts fixing her laces or her fucking heels or whatever, all that is an extension of her. This gives you so many signals of how comfortable she is with you. But you know, you guys didn't order the book or buy the book, so you guys haven't read this shit yet, right? You guys can read these chapters like on the way to Pride Parade, pick up the book at the fucking thing, read a fucking chapter, then you go see it in real life and you read, what? Like it's so fucking obvious now, like some things. So the reason when we talk to girls and we do it this particular way, who wants to be a volunteer with me? All right, so just go ahead and, we need a little bit more space here.
Want to move that? Just move the carpet?
Yeah, can you two slide this that way?
Pull the carpet. Pull the carpet.
The carpet. Just slide it that way. As much as you can. Let's just move this to the side for now. All right. And let's go ahead and move this one to that side. Can you put that? Yeah, can you put that over there somewhere for me? All right, do me a favor and stand up right there. And so stand as far against the couch as you can, and then face me. All right. A lot of times also, I'll just point this out, a lot of times we don't know what to do with our hands. Like, if you guys ever been in Vime, you're like, oh, fuck, like you don't know what to do with them and shit. Yeah, Michael was the little shit me and shit. Well, here's one thing you'll realize is like when you're at a club, you're not thinking about other people. You're only thinking about yourself. Other people are also only thinking about themselves as well. So try to let go any type of self-consciousness that you have as far as like what to do with your hands. One thing I'll say is just remove any negative stuff, which means like if you wanted a girl to approach you and you're like this, you probably don't seem as approachable because you have some closed off body language, right? And I'm gonna give you guys some background of where all this stuff stems from. If you guys were, like all the vital organs that exist are from here to here. So if you were to get shot in your arm, probably be all right, leg, probably live through that shit. If you get shot anywhere in this area, you could die. You got all your organs in there, right? So when we feel uncomfortable, we cover and protect these areas. This is where crossing the arms comes from. Now somebody could also be cold, so it's not always like 100%. But understand if you're talking to a girl and she's like, you know, you're saying something and then you mention something about something, you mentioned Donald Trump, and she goes, oh really, that's so interesting. And she crosses her arms. Understand she doesn't like what you're saying because her behavior was not like that and then it went like that when you brought up a topic. Use common sense, right? Or if you open a girl and her arms are crossed and then you say something funny, notice how she'll laugh and then she'll uncross her arms. You guys get it? So when people go to church, right, they're opening their arms, receiving. This is openness, receiving information, right? This is closed off. When someone wins the fucking Olympics, they drop down their knees, they fucking open their hands, receive, right? A girl taking cum in the face, just fucking like that, right? Receiving, right? This is closed. This is protecting the throat. This is when guys are gonna fight, what do? They go, what's up, what's up? And they're showing this to show no threat, that they're not afraid, right? So you guys can see all these things. So this, like prison guards, when they walk around prisons, they'll hold their hands behind their back and they walk around like that to show that they're not afraid. It's like a body language thing we all do, right? So with that being said, all I want you to do is stand there and I'm gonna walk towards you. And all I want you to do is just not say a word, not move at all. Just think about what you're experiencing, okay? Ready? All right. How does that feel?
Uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable, right? This is invasion of a territory, right? So what you felt is gonna be an adrenaline dump that's coming from inside your gut, just shooting up because it's potential threat. If you're that close to a girl, you're like fighting or fucking, right? Why are you that close, right? So come stand here, face them. Now, what you felt is the last thing you want a girl to feel when you approach her. Right? Like a fucking deer being hunted by an animal coming right at her. So if there's any way you can get the girl to come to you, you're the one that's feeling it and you're removing it from her, if that makes sense. And think about guys are bigger, stronger, more violent, aggressive, angry. Girls have this tension when a guy who's 6'3", how tall are you?
Yeah, 6'2.5". Yeah.
6'3", bro. Just say 6'3". Yeah. When girls, if a guy that big is coming at her, it's like, holy shit. So you're trying to remove all these discomforts, right? I think the definition of comfort is the removal of discomfort. So anytime you can just remove these things, she feels safe. But check this out. How close are we right now? Do you feel any of that way?
No.
Not at all. But then the moment I step in front, again, you feel it, right? So what you're trying to do when just having common sense when talking to a girl is, if anything, the best way, in my opinion, is to be in front because your back is displayed, which is safer for her. So when I'm in front, if I see a cute girl, you know, I can see a girl, I'm like, oh my God, I love your outfit. And then I step back, right? Because it also doesn't look needy. Because imagine like, I love your outfit. She's like, bitch, get the fuck, like she's like, get away from me, right? So you communicated so many things by like you're talking to everyone, you're looking like you're busy, you're not just there bored, right? And then you see the cute girl, you already clocked her because you're a guy and you're methodically thinking, how am I gonna fuck this girl, right? And see this cute girl and then you turn around like, oh my God, I love your fucking outfit. And then you move back. And again, you turn your back to her, right? This gives her an opportunity to, like, oh, a compliment, not needy, safety, just back to me. And then it also gives you a chance to read, how does she respond? She goes, thank you. She goes, where are you from? Boom, that's a really good indicator. She's actually showing indicator of interest back to you, right? If she goes, thank you, and grabs her drink, that's fine too. And you can try it under the time and say, oh, and you can open something else, but not even being directly at her, because it's a club, right? You're just talking like that. And then doing the same thing. And you're just trying to get a read for her information to see if she starts turning more and more towards you, or she starts asking questions back. And then like she's being cute, and then like maybe you pat her head, right? These are all little things that you can just do it and imagine you're already confident, and she'll feel comfortable with all the behavior you're doing. But if you're like, okay, little girl, and you're like all uncomfortable or something, she's like, what the fuck was that? Like, I just got touched very weird, right? So anything you can do like that is extremely good, but touching here is good, or like Justin says, tapping or tapping the back of your hand like that, all that stuff's good. But think about this, in today's currency, with Instagram and social media, and the way guys are just throwing money at girls, and all these girls making money off OnlyFans, the only true currency you're gonna have is gonna be your attention. So why do you give it away so freely? So meaning, even if a girl was to open me, which does happen, like they'll touch you, I love your necklace, and they're just touching you and shit. Imagine a guy touching a bitch like that, like I love your necklace, like her tits and stuff. It's accepted for them. But even when a girl does that, imagine if you tap me as a girl, let's just, I'm on my phone and you tap me and you're talking to me, and then I just keep doing something on my phone and she has to do it again, and then I'm like that, and then I just like, and then I'm like leaning in, listening, like, oh yeah. Or she touches you and then you're like, already yes? Like a puppy who's just already giving your attention away so freely, right? She's perceiving value on how you're responding. So if every guy's giving her attention right away, but you're the guy that's kind of like not, then she's gonna assume you to be of higher value. And it's all perception. Your perceptions are realities, as they say, right? They're perceiving you as higher just based on how you're responding. Now you're moving, you can have a seat now. So,
those are really good. You say you go.
Yeah. So one thing I'll do if a girl does open me, because again, it's like a game. It's this knob of gradually turning a girl on. She wants to win the guy. So if she is to open you, or if you were to talk to her and do it like that, and you're still not giving her your full attention, in the military they say stand at attention, right?
Yes.
So it's like at a fucking tension. And if she's talking to you and you're like leaning like that, and then you guys are like joking, you guys are making fun of each other, maybe you pour her a shot, and you guys are dancing, and then if she starts dancing on you and stuff like that, you're still not fully giving her everything. But at a certain point, as the conversation progresses, you slowly maybe turn and open up to her. And then you start talking, you put her arm around to talk to her, you're getting another read. How comfortable is she with that, right? And then I pull back like that, and you guys are holding eye contact like we talked about. And you guys are looking at her lips. You know what I mean? Like you look at her eyes, you look at her lips, you're looking at her eyes, and she's doing the same. It's like, and then she feels like she's earning you, like she's winning you because you're slowly and surely turning around and giving her your attention, Or if she misbehaves, saying you're being a brat, and then you turn your back to her. Like all those little social cues in her mind, just perceived higher value. She doesn't remember what you said 30 seconds before. It's just perception. Every guy's giving me attention, this guy isn't. That kind of help out? Yeah.
It's like give her the gift of the chase.
Yeah, she wants it.